Okily dokily. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's do our warm-ups. And do another stream. Don't forget to draw your warm-ups. Or make your warm-ups. Especially if you haven't drawn today. Especially if you haven't drawn today. It's very important. It is very important. But for today, I don't know. I don't feel like talking today, so I won't. So enjoy the music today, or the rain. Okay, maybe I should talk a little bit more. As practice. Oh well. I mean, what are we going to do today? We are finishing the warm-up, then I guess finishing the yaw drawing. And after we finish the yaw drawing, then continue with the hand drawings. And after that, I don't know. I think that's it. Taking our time with the drawings. Okay. And another one. Okay, nice. Ba-ba-da-bum. The next one. You're sane. We're back in SCI suffering today, and of course, always. That's how we're doing. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. But yeah, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. New Terra, welcome, welcome. Don't forget doing your warm-ups if you're drawing. But yeah, we're gonna finish the yacht run today, and yeah. I don't know, I don't feel like talking too much today, so it's gonna be, I don't know, a more quiet stream than usual. But I feel it's close to dawn. I gotta do some learning outside of it. Yeah. Study the fundamentals, you know. Pick and choose a perspective to draw a box a couple times. You learn something about it. Or like, I guess the biggest thing is just learn like, what do you think are your biggest weakness right now? Which is kind of hard to figure out at the beginning for sure. What do you struggle the most? I guess this is then where you start, you know, drawing, you know. Why are you going to anatomy studies? Let's go anatomy. Figure drawing. Value studies. Composition. Where do you struggle the most? Where you do struggle the most? Day, 4 days and 1 curving to strike. I mean, this is more than most people, you know. Also respect if I'm help. What do you mean by that? I respect that, but honestly, I honor your fundamentals. What does that mean? Well, I guess a little tip I can give you if you want to learn how to do, like, if you go into anatomy studies, go into anatomy studies, so it's so loud, bro. Alright. If you're gonna do anatomy studies, I think the first thing you should do, I mean, I can do like a quick demo, of course. Finish with the fundamental, but warm up here. Like, things what you should do at the beginning. There you have it. I need first things first. Take like no. Where do you have it? What material? Yeah, this one. Yeah, I think you can go to the art materials and do the like pinned messages. I have like a link where there's a lot of, I don't know, poses you can use. Let's see random. Let's take. No, let's take this one here. Copy. Oh, this is a little bit. I'll take that one here. Copy. Like first things first, just take a picture of that and what you're gonna do. I think a little smaller bit. I think first things first, try to figure out like where the boxes are. First things first, I would say, instead of like going straight to anatomy, first learn how to do like the boxes there. Boxes and cylinders. I think that's really important of it, I'd say, first. So that makes it a little bit cleaner for you. And just, I would say, just trace it at the beginning. And also, I guess this is already like a challenge in itself, because you have to kind of think about direction of the circle here, there. Because I would not recommend you to like, if you haven't done like any anatomy studies at all, I would not recommend you to go straight to like, you know, this one, to like, you know, anatomy study where you learn about the rib cage, the muscle groups, the biceps, triceps, maybe, so like there I would say. Down there. I mean, my anatomy is also a little bit lacking here, but I would not recommend you going like straight to like all those muscle groups there. Maybe a little more bigger there. So really like oh. It's a little bit too high here. Also if I had to, oh no. What I really recommend you to do is, oh no. Oh, it's a little bit too high. So you don't, I guess the first thing on your list, I mean, yeah. But yeah, I think the first thing you should, like the two first thing is like doing those boxes here, like get like a good idea about those boxes. Trace those boxes. And the second thing is first like the boxes. And the second thing is to learn the proportion, learn proportion. Proportion, which is really the most important part actually, because you can simple down into like how I do proportions. Always remember, like, it's not always the case, because again, there's always like, it's the asterisk, like there's always exception. For example, it's also the same thing with like the hat where you just use like, you know, if you use like the Lumus method that, oh, it has to be like, you know, a third, 1, 2, 3, a third. It has to be like a third. Oh, it's kind of like bad Lumus set actually. So the like the Lumus set. Oh, it's Lumus set. I won't put it too long here. Actually. Yeah. 1/3. It's like where the hairline starts. I forgot about that actually. So. How was it? Yeah, hairline 1, 2, and then 3. There's like 1/3, 1/3. A little up there actually. And 1/3. It's not always the case, you know. Sometimes people have like, you know, sometimes they have like a smaller nose bridge but a really huge chin. No. Or maybe like a huge chin. That's not always the case. Also, this is wrong too. Like a bit there. It should be a little long to the side there. I think I should also do this again. But what I mean is, I think you should like learn the general knowledge of proportions, and it's just like how I do it is just with like a figure drawing. I always remember like, you know, half point. Like if I have like, it's like where's the crotch here? It's like 1/2. The next thing what I do is know like where is the bottom of the crotch and the shoulder should be like thirds. Then depending on like the face, how big the face is, it really changed like how the overall, I don't know, overall figure is like to depending on like how many hats it has. For example, 3, 4, 5. It changed like it's gonna be a kid or like no, chibi or like a grown-ass man or a teenager. And yeah, I think that's like learning. I think that's 2 things you should like maybe look at YouTube and think about, search about the boxes here and the proportions. But yeah, this is like kind of like having like a guide, I would say. So, having like a guide, I think that's the thing I would do if I have zero idea about. I don't know, maybe you have a proportion or like anatomy knowledge, I don't know. I just assume. That's the thing what I would first do. And just don't like trace. I think first trace those boxes there. Have like a good feeling for it. And just black. But again, you can do whatever you want. It's not like I'm also just telling you what I would have done if I would talk to myself. And of course, after you've done that, a little bit smaller there. And then after you've done that, you learned about the structure. You can start with like the anatomy, and I would say start with like the skeleton then. Go there and then start skeleton. And maybe like see like how things are like, okay, this is the rib cage. Make me red. And this is the rib cage. This is like the, I don't know what you call those muscles here. Then we have like the, it's called the stomach muscles, abs. Then we have like the, it's called the obliques. P-guard, welcome. And after you've done that, oh yeah, then we have like the, it's called the pelvis. Can add like that. But yeah, I would say after you finish, okay, that's the road I would recommend. And again, you can do whatever you want, but that's what I would do. Then the first boxes, then do the proportions. After you learn the boxes and the proportions, learn the skeleton. And after you learn the boxes, the proportion, and the skeletons, then you start with the muscles. How do you write muscle? Let's see. Muscles. I'll write it. Yeah. Muscle, yeah. Cool. Like in that order, I would say. I mean, you can also do proportion and then boxes or like game, but I think this is like the first thing you should do if you want to learn anatomy. And then you can go with muscles afterwards. Because a lot of people just ignore that and just go straight to muscles and then have like a really hard time. And then that's not really that much fun. And I would say if you want to approach anatomy, just first I think just trace it, like see where things are. Like for example, you can also even start with the muscles there. But of course you have to kind of like study those kind of things, And what I mean by study is just like learn how a box is able to rotate. Like able to do that, for example, with ease. Whereas the plane looking at, that's already like a challenge in itself, where a lot of people struggle. If you're able to do that, that's already like a good mark. You can go to the next one, to the proportion, then also learn how, like, again, the whole 1/3 and then 1/2 point, 1/2 third. It's also like around 1/2. So it's like 1/2. And then we're like the arms ends here. And then when you do finish like the proportional skeleton, you can go and I think I would say just trace the skeleton here actually. Start like, also you can see that like the third again, 1, 2, 3, third with the proportions. I can start the cheekbone. Where did you start? I started. I didn't have any idea about art 1,094 days ago. Like the title doesn't really is really what it says. You can just go to my live stream and then go sort into oldest thing, and then you can see my journey basically. Like my first drawing on stream to now. It took me like 1,094 days to go there. But of course I struggled somewhere. I also stagnant somewhere. But if you just keep going, try to learn where you struggle. And I guess also like don't limit yourself or like force yourself to draw because it's in the book. Be more flexible. It's like the things I learned through the way. It's like that. It's a little bit. Make this a little bit green there, I think. Okay. This will maybe yellow. But yeah, it took me a long time, I would say. I'm still like learning, you know. It's not like, oh, I'm finished with that. Yo. Since November 25 properly, almost 82, that's a good, but nothing systematic. What do you mean with systematic? Oh, welcome upon us. Welcome. Been on that grind. Doing that, yeah, and then like, here's the collarbone, again, the rib cage. That one there, here. Then we have like those flats behind that. I don't know what to call them. Then yeah. But yeah, I would say that's like, I think that's the approach I would recommend people to go by. It's not. It's sometimes it's very boring, but really fun sometimes, for sure. But that's how it is. Like I didn't start with leading and learning. I went with flow like arts the next arts. Yeah, I think that's a good way to approach things. Like draw what you want to draw. Like, hey, I want to draw this and then that and then bam. And I would say after you've done like, you know, all those things, you can then start doing an observation. Instead of just tracing the thing, you start learning, okay, now I know like a couple of things. I know where to start, where the end is. I know around to half point is the crotch there. And there the face is there. And start like getting good at like observation, I would say. And you have all the knowledge about like there's the box there, like rotating here, with the sand line there. Put a little longer down there. Having like some guidelines, you know. I guess rendering saves me. I mean, yeah, rendering really is saving lives, man. You can really hide a lot of mistakes behind rendering. It's like all fun. I don't know. It's called shiny. You can say shiny. Ooh. Can hide a lot of mistakes for sure. You can check my art if you wanna. Yeah, I can do that. Just finish this right quick. All right. Make first a sketch. And I started with you look hella good, so I decided to join. Thank you, but I'm not really that, like, my anatomy is like, not really that great. Well, thank you if you think like that. Thanks for the compliments. I still have like lot to learn and stuff like that, but I think that's like the enjoyment of things. Way better than mine. I mean, I shouldn't compare. Like, I think you should not compare yourself with other people. It's really like enjoy killer. I think this is a little bit too. I think this is a little bit too wide. Should be like more to the side here. Like that. I guess just make like a sketch first. A really important part is really just to see observe the negative space about different things here, you know. Also very important, it's also kind of wrong. Another like reference points too. Where does this goes? It's kind of like there. Anatomy, but I did also like a lot of anatomy studies that I kind of like forget about sometimes, so something kind of stick with me, luckily. So let me see. Actually, I think that there here. I think this is a little bit too. Go down there. Oh. I guess something like that, probably. No, not really. Okay, I forgot about yeah. I forgot the most important part, lol. I mean, yeah, that's very important. Yeah, this should be like oxidizing. Sometimes I just forget about jest exists also, you know. Jest is also like a thing. So like this here. Or like here, yeah. Sometimes I forget jest is also like a thing. Alright, and there, yeah, that should do the trick. Let's see, and then I would say after you done like an observation drawing, just go there and see if it's kind of correct. Now look at this. And then you can just go and see, okay, what mistakes did I do? There should be a little bit more. The negative space is a little bit off here, too long there. And there should be like down, but otherwise it's okay. And that's how you do it. And after you're done, like, you know, after you're done, like a sketch here, you know. What you can do is then go take that and actually like start with like trying to make it more presentable. And you can also like start learning about those mouses here. Get here. This goes kind of here. There's like the collarbone. This is connected to that. Then this is connected, goes over there. This goes here and this goes come there. Like reference like this is really nice to really, what do you call, go back and practice anatomy again or like recall again everything. Yeah, of course. The biggest thing is like instead of like the next thing after you finish, like, you know, if you're down like the face, the next thing is really think about the muscle screw as like boxes. For example, like you can think it like this. Okay, this is like a femur body, you know, like kind of like planes, you know. There's like maybe like a plane here, and this maybe is here plane. There's like the bigger planes and then the smaller planes for sure, where you goes this kind of like goes inwards and this goes outwards, you know. Again, this is like that's why the box is also very important. Knowing where things are. Instead of like thinking of like a circle, you can think it of as a box too, to make the planes easier for you. Same also here. Because now you know like where to shade, you know, you can if the light is coming from this side, now you know kind of like where to shade, you know. Oh, from this side, sorry. Can start like there. And start like kind of like shading like that, this whole thing here. The same with like those arms here can also simplify into like boxes. Where if it's like this light's coming, you can like lights come from this side. You can shade it like from there. Same also like here. No, for example, if the light source, I'm just like if the light like I don't know, if the light is coming from this side, and it's like shining like there, then you know like where the shadow is like here. Because if it's like a box, you know, and the light is shining somewhere here, right? This gets like the full exposure, and this is like mostly in shadow. All right. Forgot to put. Yeah, I've seen like the video. Sam does art fights. Sam does indeed art. Well, lightning is in like a whole another subject. Because I would say if you do like lightning, the first thing you should do is learn values. Learn some values, you know. So I don't want to really do like this whole drawing here. Make it like a little bit more beautiful view. But you have to do down like the sketch. You can do like better line and another thing, but yeah. Natsume-san, do you have like a link? Or like is this his Twitter handle? Also, yeah, you can also like, what you can do is also like do a little bit gesture too with like CSI. Of Natsume-san, yeah, does he have like Twitter or like X or something? Right. I guess, yeah, when you finish like the proportions, you can also like add like a little bit gesture into that. Ah, YouTube, okay. That's so bright. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to like the whole thing right now. I just yeah, but okay. Let's see. Not some awesome. Let's see. Let's copy that. Natsume-san. I love Natsume. Let's see. And there you have it. Natsume-san. Instagram. Oh, actually, there's also Instagram. You can just take a picture. Okay. Natsume-san array some. Really? Alright. Okay. Ray drawing. Okay. Looks nice. Let's see. Okay, I found like a Miku drawing. Let's give it like a how should change values? Actually, let me see. What happened? Put like that in the name. I have like a Miku thing here. Like a Bitcoin thing, alright. I do have it. Yeah, alright. Let's see, pick that. Saturation color. Was actually the darkest one? Also, like, can also look that up here. Speed paint. See videos for a year. Can you animate? How to improve your art fast, kinda 2 years ago. Damn, 1 million. How to render. That's crazy. Let's see. Sketch, drawing, rendering, color rendering. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's go, man. Hell yeah, man. Alright. Okay, let's see actually. What's the darkest part of her? It's like... What's the darkest part of her? What's the lightest part? It's like almost 100%, huh? It's very different. Okay, it's actually almost the whole range. Let's see the color version. Okay. Okay. I think I guess it's more like a style than actually values. Yeah, it's just really. I don't know if it's he or she, but he, like, the artist doesn't really like doing clean lines, I guess. Adding to the aesthetic. Desaturation of the colors. Yeah, they are really desaturated for sure. The whole range is really desaturated. Actually, what happens if you just take like a bit more vibrant colors there? And then I'm just like, white thing here. It's gonna, I guess, desaturated. Then there, okay. Let's challenge myself. What have like a Miko here? Sure. Let's make Arno. Also, this is really more humanoid than anime. I think. Let me see actually. Yeah, it's just more humanoid than the actual anime. Right, right. It's more like a box actually, so that look here. It's more like there. I don't know what pose I'm actually go there. It's hard to draw her eyes in this view. I can try. It's also very small, yeah. Yeah, that's better. It is a little bit smaller there. Let's make it like, I don't know. What do we do with let's make this a little smaller there. And what do we do with the hands here? So what am I doing actually? I just try to draw like somewhat like another Miku, but a different angle, I guess, a different pose, and then try to apply the art style on top of that. See if I can do that. Or I feel miserable. Could also be, you know. I guess I can also go straight to like coloring. So I don't want to spend too much time on that too. Give me a little bit time then. And then a little bit more to the side there. Here. Close, I guess. Oh, I'm not sure actually. There. Oh yeah, actually this is like custodian here. Okay, we get in there somewhere. Something like down there. There's that. Oh yeah, this is much more. Yeah. It's very humanoid actually. No. Yeah, that's better. Wanted to side there. No. Ah, I suppose I can do. Thank you. Like, just give me a little bit time, and then we get in there. All right. Where the light source coming from here? Like that? Oh, let's go. Oh. It's like that, but yeah. It was a quick call sketch, I guess. like that. It's kind of fun. A little more yellowish, right? Not actually soon. Yeah. What? Really? Let's take that. Where was light source coming from too? What's that's colors? Ah, it's more bluish, huh? Okay. Okay. Oh. Why am I doing this actually? I can't do that, man. Forget about it, bro. Coloring is, I guess, a little too much for me here. Analyzing style. Sorry, man. Yeah, no. Forget about that. Anyways. Let me finish your drawing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, kinda. Oh yeah, I can read. Damn. Face color, shadow. Haven't forgot me. No, I have not. I guess I could just watch Natsume's tutorial how to render. Right. Let's finish this one here. Render. Okay, give me a little bit of, I don't know, shadows. How you doing, Green? How are you doing, Green? Oh yeah, I've not forgotten about you. Actually, Smith stuff. Dude, thank you very much. You basically everything on the same layer? Not really. I just like order. Like I have like there. Oh, wait a minute. I just put everything in like one order. Chilling. Oh, what nice. Music's really weird. Where's the... There we have it. Maybe like here. Let's do the shadows first. Where is the light coming from? Where is the lightning coming from? God damn it. I hope to finish that, I would say. I don't know. Guess it's more like coming from there. It's like here. Oh. Putting more form into it. Oh yeah. Forgot about that here. Adding more shadows. Love Shadow, man. Shadow the Hedgehog. Hell yeah, man. Maybe like the whole thing is also shadow here. I assume the light source is come from this side. So maybe I make a like a line there. Like somewhere there. Give a better orientation. I know the line there. Oh yeah. Maybe we put everything into shadow too here. Oh, that's nice. Good night, buddy. Good night. Thanks for joining the stream. Oh, it's not just that. Okay. Let's give a little bit some color here into that, I would say. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's not like. Wait a minute. I do that like normal. Can't change it, right? How did I do this? How did I do this again? Oh shit. This is the wrong one. Guess I give like some of colors on. It's like that. Let's see. Oh. I should be like that, right? Now I can just change the hue color, right? Yeah. Not really that happy with the. Not that happy with the shapes. Well, welcome. I like some like deadlines there. Bye. Okay, bye. Yes, in a minute. Welcome. How you doing? How are you doing? I'll just actually take that. How are you doing? I don't know, I don't feel so good today, so... But I tried to make it. What's the matter? Like, I don't know, I have a lot of existential crisis recently. And it gives me a lot of anxiety. New Dakota, welcome, welcome, you made it. Hate mage. It's okay, man. You made it. That's what all matters. All that matters, man. Oh, welcome, welcome. And how is your art journey going? I can remember. Have you started? Have you done something? If not, it's also okay. Mm. Which artists? Which artists are you tracing? Which artist are you tracing? It's always kind of nice to see like what other people like. It's very different. Going here. I mean, there's probably a lot of YouTube videos there already, right? How to draw hair. Just follow that and then there you have it, right? What do you want from me, like a personal tutorial? This is how, or at least, do you want to hear how I draw hair? Like how I approach hair? And I that will help you. Shoot. Alright. We have like how I draw hair is, and our like our nice protagonist. Let's be like that. Well, we have like, you know, we have normally like a front and have like banks there. I mean, depending, like, I'm going for like female right now. I have like front, middle, and then we have like a back, you know. It's like very simplified. So when I have like anime figure drawing. It's a little bit too big actually. You can decide like where you want to start. You can start like with the classic three banks. Have like three banks there. Then we have like one of the sides, and then one in the middle. At least that's how I do it. I have like always like a center. And then what you can do, the most important part of the hair is design. So what I do is just we take the hair here, but like for one bank, you know, we make like nothing, a little bit there and there, goes down there. 1, 2. Let's make it a little bit better. 3, 4. Then we have like the side bangs. Okay, I'm done for that. It's a little bigger there. And then we have like that one here. I don't know. What's really important is shape and design. And what I mean by design is most of the things here is also like ribbon shape. So I just give you like information, and then I guess you can add like more ribbons to it. Got that. Alright, alright. Also got like the design part, like instead of making like, you know, 1, 2, 3, like a hair, for example, like that. What's really important is that you kind of like diversify by make it like have like a very big one here, maybe like a small one there, and then maybe like a medium one there to really vary the thing here, you know. The hair design, big, medium, small. For example, if I make it like, I have like a ribbon here, for example, right? I have like one big. No. Something like here, another ribbon. One big here, maybe like another small one. Small one there, and then maybe like a medium one there. As like the end. What you can also do is just add like some, I don't know, some little ribbons beyond that too. You know. Yeah, big, medium, small, or like 80-20. You can decide what you want to do, like 80-20 or like big, medium, small, big, medium, and small. And what I want in 80-20 is just like have like a big one here and then maybe like a small one there. You know. Oh, look at like hair. Ooh. Let's go. Very hairy. It's like really the design part with hair. It's really important. And then I guess the overall shape. I don't know, does that make any sense? Does that help you a little bit? Does it make any like when you draw like you know? Yeah, it does look like a foxtail, that's true. But yeah, does that make any sense? Like the 80-20 where you just have like a big one and then maybe like a small one, or like no, a big small one and then maybe like a medium one here. It looks like a crab. That you just add to like the ribbon. And that's we can on that exactly thing can you add like here, like you can make like a small one and then a big one here. And then you can just like small one and then a little bit small one here. And then maybe like a big one there again. And then maybe like a big one, small one there. The really important part with like hair design is like variety. Variety. So it doesn't look like this, you know. That's how I think about hair. And does that help you a little bit? Give like a direction sense. I guess it's for like if you have like a boy, I guess. It's clearly interesting. Okay, it doesn't help you. Cool. I mean, it's nice. At least at least I've tried, you know. At least I tried. Okay. Boom. Alright. At least that's how I draw hairs. Copy Roblox bacon hair and call it a day. The Roblox bacon. Roblox bacon hair. Let's see what's bacon hair. What's called that? Sure, yeah. The Roblox bacon hair. Ah, so this was bacon. Oh, I thought it was actually hair. It's just bacon, huh? The, or like, it's just it's pale hair. Okay. All right, that's kind of interesting. Okay. It looks like it. Yeah. Okay. Got it. And tasty. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I think let's say. Yeah, tomorrow is like 3 years, guys. 3 years of drawing. What a time to be alive, huh? Three years of drawing. What a time to be alive. I like that more. Well, I can make like this here. See how that looks like. Give it more like form. Oh yeah, 110,000 days, man. Let's go. I'm so... Oh my god. Lately I've really like... Are those reed cat ears? Yes, those are reed cat ears. The reason why we have like cat ears is just because of the reference photo. Because this girl has like reference, so I decided to take that. That's the whole reason, man. That's the whole goddamn reason why we have that. It's really like a little more. Those are real cat ears. I don't know why. You're real like, I don't know. I guess like that, huh? I mean, if you're furry or something like that, I mean, I guess good for you. As for me, I'm very indifferent. But there's some like furry thing like that looks kind of hot, man. Not gonna lie, like Ari. Well, I don't know how if that's furry. I guess it has more humanoid features than furry, right? Like, I don't know. I don't think this is furry, to be fair, because like the human parts are still there, you know. She still got hands. She still got like she got not that much fur, I guess. Or maybe it's a furry because of the fur already. I don't know. We need an expert for that one, I guess. But I don't know. This is furry. It's just furry. Furry. Maybe I become furry artist, huh? Sinister Minds album, not really. This is good. You should good. Star good. Star good or bad? Never heard that term. It's fantastic. It's an album inspired by Michael Jackson. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. It's about blue. What about Shadow, huh? What about the Shadow? What about a certain Shadow the Hedgehog? Gotta go fast, huh? Okay. We're getting there. Okay. take that. Can I change that actually? Make that normal. No, okay. Maybe adding some more darker valleys to it. Ba-ba-da-ba. So then I made a little soft there. On a brush there. Ba-ba-da-ba. So then I guess that's okay. Guess that's okay. Not yet. Forgot about that too here. Some hair here. Yeah, looks better. So let's make this a little bit less. Maybe it's just take that. No. Oh, it's better. Okay. What do I actually like? Cranium. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, drawing, you like her? I mean, yours, yeah, nice. It's a fan favorite. It's a fan favorite for sure. Normal. It's a fan favorite. Ay, 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 ay. Oh yeah, forgot about the year here. Oh. This is the same. Alright. Just make this a little bit darker here. Okay, this should be a little bit cleaner. It's really the same thing here. Yeah, it's just totally different. Okay, what's with that actually? The bullshit, bro. Alright. Enough with the shadows, I guess. Let's go. There we have it. Let's go. There you have your York Forger. Oh, yeah. Add like a little more values to that too. Oh. flatten that image. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Copy, go back. So let's make this a little bit cleaner here. Oh. Yeah, like that. Who is Sinister Mind? So I think it's album, a band. Song. I think. for free forever. So this should be a little more darker actually. Alright guys, I think that's it. Finish that your drawing here. Could done more, but it's okay. But I would say thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and maybe next time we're doing some hand drawings. Yeah, we go back to the hand drawings. Yeah. Bye bye.